Y'all, it's Kelly Morgan. This is the Author's Mic. I am an indie author and an indie publisher. So today I wanted to talk about social media. Yeah, let's talk about it. There are some days that I like it. I love it. I don't mind being on social media, but most days I tolerate social media. I don't really care for social media, but I understand that it is a necessary evil that, as an indie author, that I must utilize. And I'm betting that if you're an indie author, you feel the same way. Most days it's okay, some days, not so much. But here's the truth. Social media can be extremely helpful, but that is not your entire marketing plan. Social media is a tool, but it is not the entire toolbox. And so, posting on Instagram or TikTok, if that's the only thing that you're doing to push your book, then you are missing out on many, many opportunities. And I say that with love because I get it. I get it. Some of y'all came up in the age of post and pray. And that's what we've been taught to do. You post a reel, you add a trending song, and then you hope that somebody's going to see it, click it, and buy your book. Um, but there is a world outside of the algorithm that will help you sell your book. There is a world outside of social media that you can use to sell your book. And let's face it, not everybody, not all of your readers are on social media. So let me show you the world outside of the algorithm. Here's what some authors are doing. And you know what? You can do it too. Or better yet, you can actually start some of these things on your own and then invite others to be a part of it. That way you can start doing cross promotion. You can start your own book club. You can start or lead a writing group, but you can build a space that you wish existed. Remember, you don't have to wait for others to make an impact. You can build your own table. You don't have to wait for a seat. Just remember that. Keep that in mind when you're out there marketing. Okay, so let's talk about real world marketing that actually works. Number one, if you do not have a website, I definitely urge you to get one or at least a landing page so that you can start building an email list. I think email is underrated, but it is important. It is a way that you can connect with people so that you can start to email your readers, even if your list is just 10 people. Right? That's 10 people that you can talk to directly. You can set up an email account with like MailerLite or Brevo, I think it's pronounced. And you can keep it simple. You can update people maybe once or twice a month, and that email goes a long way. There's different programs where you can like make really nice email templates or even create a newsletter. That way you are connecting with readers who have already connected with you who really want to hear from you. So email list, important. If you don't have a website, get a website. If you don't have a website, at least get a landing page where readers can go and find you outside of the Amazon and the Goodreads platforms. Okay? Pitch yourself to podcast. Now, I know that if you don't like speaking in front of people or whatever, brace yourself. Podcast is not scary at all. It is a great way to pitch your book and go where your book's themes naturally fit. You can use Google or there's a website called podcastguest.com to find shows that are aligned with your story. There's also podcasts that are dedicated to authors and helping authors promote their books. You can craft a pitch that shares your journey, and you can say, tell why your book would be relevant to that podcast and to that podcast listeners. Remember, most podcasts are always looking for guests. And so, if it resonates with them, yeah, go on a podcast and promote your book. You'll probably find a whole new set of readers you didn't even know existed. Another way to promote outside of the algorithm are pop-up events and book signings. You can go to local cafes, you can go to libraries, you can go to indie bookstores or farmers markets. You can create a simple one sheet and ask if you can maybe partner with somebody at their table or get a table of your own. You don't need a full booth. You just need a table and a chair. And then you can just sign your books and you can give some away. You can sell them, but people get to interact with you as the author. They can ask you questions. It makes you look more real. Not does it make you look more real? You are more real. You're live, flesh in person, and that is outside the algorithm. There is nothing more fulfilling than connecting with a reader in person who has read your book and appreciates your words. That is so impactful, so impactful. That can do more for you than any Instagram post could ever do. Okay. I've said this before in past posts, and I'm going to keep preaching it. Reach out to book clubs. Now, I know that, that can be easier said than done, but look on Facebook, Goodreads, Instagram. There's even a website called bookclubs.com. You can message them directly, offer them a free copy of the book, Q&A, but be real. Respect, them when you're reaching out to them. So don't overreach. Don't send like mass emails or several emails, but definitely reach out to book clubs. And side note, if you are interested in pitching a book club, guess what? Well, Brightheaded Publishing has started a book club. It's called the IRS, Indie Reader Society, and we are open to promoting indie authors' books and reading those books. So if you're an indie author and you're thinking, hey, I want to pitch a book club, well, come on, pitch the Indie Reader Society. The link is on the Linktree. Number one, or number number one. Wow, Kelly. I think I'm on number six. Submit to newsletters and to blogs, or better yet, start a blog, right? Don't wait to be discovered. You can pitch magazines, you can pitch blog writers, explain why your book would resonate with their readers and have them highlight you in their book. Remember, when you are out pitching people, the very worst thing they could ever say to you would be no. But guess what? That no doesn't stop you. It's just redirection for you to go on to the next one. Social media may be like one of the loudest spaces, but I guarantee you it is not the deepest space. It doesn't replace real connection, real strategy, or real hustle. So when I built my two books, when I wrote them, Wait for It and You Sound White, I I did it by writing what I know and writing what is real and hoping that those words will resonate with someone. I didn't write the book for likes and for views. I wrote it to build relationships and hopefully connect and resonate with someone. So, I think that when you are out there marketing, if you can get out from behind the laptop, behind the phone, behind the screen, and meet your readers in person, get out there, do some other types of marketing outside the algorithm, you will be you will be pleasantly surprised by the results. So, again, that is a whole lot of information I just gave you. So, all the more reason to help me build a strong indie community that supports real stories, real writers, and real readers. And guess what? This is how you can be a part of it. If you are an indie reader and you love to read new, bold stories, come and join us at the IRS, which is the Indie Reader Society. It is a book club started by Brightheaded Publishing. We launched June 15th. The first book that we're going to be reading is my book, Wait for It. And then after that, it is open to indie authors to submit their books so that we as a group can choose the next one. Now, if you're an author, a creative, a poet, an illustrator, an editor, if you're someone in this space that just wants to share knowledge, I invite you to come be a part of this platform, the Author's Mic. You can pitch your book, you can talk, whatever you'd like to do. And then also, if you are an author and you are looking for a new, unique way to promote your book, please consider pitching the Indie Reader Society. Like I said, the platform is opened to indie authors to go ahead and pitch their book to us and, hopefully we will read it. So pitch to us. Come on. And then also, just to let you know, I'm also offering signed copies of my book now on my website. You're more than welcome to go to any platform that you'd like, but if you go to my website, I will sign it for you and I am offering free shipping. So, if you like the content that I have brought you, if you're interested in helping me build this indie author community, I invite you to like, subscribe, share, whatever your vibe is, but help me build a real community. You know what? Help me build something real that's not just about clicks and views. It's about building a real space, a real community for indie authors and indie readers. My name is Kelly. This has been the Author's Mic. Go out and make it a great day because you know what? I'm definitely gonna try. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.